Shalom, family. It's a day that the Most High has made. We'll rejoice and be glad in it. Back with another video speaking on different warnings that I have received in dreams and visions, and things that I want to be let known so that we can pray against these things and these spells that are cast on us so that we can fully wake up and get our power back and fight against the kingdom of darkness and be on the side of the Messiah in the kingdom of heaven. So this recent dream that I just had was kind of alarming and kind of exciting, because I seen uh, the chosen ones and the people of God taking back everything that the enemy has stolen from us, and that they were kept in different houses and in different places around the world. And I've seen us moving swiftly to get our stuff. So when you're praying, pray that the Most High has you moving swiftly in the realms of the Spirit, and so that your enemies do not see you. Once we're taking back everything that was stolen from us, and then also be mindful to only go after your gifts, your spiritual abilities, and don't try to take from somebody else. Because I also seen like someone who was trying to get something else, and I was like, no, put that back. That's not yours. We just came in here for this, and this is what we're going out. And then we were hurry up and rushing to the car, and people were trying to catch us and run after us, but we were safe in the car. And then we was driving out, and I looked in the sky and I seen multiple moons, and I still like wasn't really sure what they meant. But I remember waking up and my sister was saying how there was about 25 moons, and so I was like, wow, that was really crazy. So I tried to ask the Most High what that meant. And so I was getting a feeling, because today is December 23rd, and it's a new moon, but it's going to feel like a full moon. And it might be like each moon going all the way back 25 moons, people are going to receive all that was lost for them, or they're going to be doing so much magic this new moon that it's going to feel like the same type of impact they do on a full moon. And so it can go which way, if you're on the right side of things or the bad side of things. So that. And then I also was checking in with a group who does political meanings of different dreams, and they were saying how it meant destiny helpers, how it meant that your blessings about to come, to pray against stagnation, and also moon worship and moon deities. And I agreed with all three of those things, because I do know there's a lot of different moon gods who get a lot of worship and a lot of energy by a lot of the witches and warlocks, and they also pray to the moon and then getting their psychic development from the moon. And then also just like being destiny helpers, finding someone on your path that's going to help you elevate, or going to give you some type of wisdom and instructions that the Most High has for you. And then also just seeing how we were taking everything back out of these houses, and being safe in the car that we were in. So just knowing that we're going to be getting a lot of the things that that was our blessings that was buried being released. And so I just thought that was interesting. And I had seen from the 23rd to the 25th. So this is also like their holiday season. So a lot of people feel like they're going to be getting presents and gifts, but some of those things might be what the Most High had told that person to give them. But it's also the most dangerous time, because it's a lot of blasphemy that goes on right now, a lot of idolatry. The Messiah's name that the elites hide is Carl Lewis, and so they do Christmas Carol, and this say like skipping the Messiah, circling around the Messiah, or circling around themselves, or singing and doing a lot of blasphemy. And then also Christmas, they have that Christ in the Christmas. The Messiah, the Christ, was not born on December 25th. A lot of sun gods were born on December 25th, and especially Nimrod, and there's so many others. You can look it up. I'm probably going to put it somewhere or make a video about it. But a lot of them receive that worship, and it's going to be on Sunday. So that's just like even worse. And so it's going to be a lot of bloodshed. I had a couple warnings, because it was like 3 prophetic dreams after the other, and I was just like waking up in so much alarm, and then also like at peace still, because like there was threats, but there were things that were being able to be prevented. So watch out for your children. Like I said, they want to get rid of the son, the sons of God, the son of God, being the Messiah, and also our sons, our children. So, watching out for your children during this holiday. I remember seeing months ago like children getting lost while you're going Christmas shopping. So keep a close eye on your children. Hold their hands, make sure that you have them, make sure you're watching who you're taking to them as doctors and what schools you're going to. um, a lot of these different places have different Freemasons in charge, and tunnels under schools, so just being mindful of that. And then also, I was like trying to stop children from running away and going different places. And I was like we were all trapped up in the school, and so someone told us you could go ahead and leave. And so the children was running, but they were just like running all around. So I was just like, come back here, come back here. And so they were safe, and we were able to put them, gather them all together. And then it was this one Chinese man. I'm no offense to the Chinese, I'm not sure why I see him, but he was like the culprit. And I was like, people were looking for him, and I'm like, he's right there, like he's in plain sight. And they have this van right here, trying to take children. And so I guess the children were saved after that, and the dude was like walked away, and then he gave me a picture, and it looked like a man who was in distress, and it looked like Denzel Washington. So just like prayers for Denzel Washington. I'm not sure, like I just don't want the blood on my hands, and I've just been seeing my dreams come to pass, and I have to say something, or the blood's gonna be on my hands, and also it's gonna be on my conscience, like I should have said something. So I'm not sure what that had to do with anything, but I just like prayers up for Denzel Washington. And it was in Washington as well. So just be mindful of the city of Washington and your children, so they do not go missing or anything like that. And then after that, I had seen that what did I see after? I seen a lot of people getting tested by the end of the year, specifically from the 23rd to the 25th. So fasting and praying is really good. And if you can't do like full day, no eating, no drinking, then you can do like 12 hours a day and try to do that there. And then just feed your spirit from fasting and praying. I seen like if you're in X-Witch and you once had an altar in your house, continue to pray against breaking altars so that the essence of that altar is out of your house, and throw it away, if you still have it in your house, and then spiritually continue to repent for that and get rid of that. I've seen like a lot of black magic with the voodoo and the hoodoo being done in these last couple days of this month, to try to take a lot of ex witches out and witch hunters and children of God, using red candles, and also using tarot cards, and using playing cards, like the spades and stuff. Like they do that in like high level Santeria and voodoo, which is like Mexican voodoo, and also Haitian voodoo and different things like that. And then also, like, if you've seen them doing I know way back when I seen a couple of people using Uno cards to do readings and stuff. So like they have multiple ways, but they try to like get you in agreement. They try to say these different things over you, and they try to put it in your house. So like take it out of your house. If you don't might not even see that it's in your house spiritually, but just continue to pray against those things and see if the Most High reveals to you in a dream, to throw them out. And so like with the red candles, a lot of people in the spiritual community, they think it's like for passion and for love and stuff, but it's for murder and bloodshed. And a lot of the deities, they ask for red candles um for that purpose. And so that, and then like if you're an ex-witch, witch hunter, just continue to pray up and fast during these times, and just know that there's going to be a mocking spirit over you, just to make it seem like you're doing nothing in the spirit realm, or that you're doing nothing for God, or try to like bully you. But like don't even pay attention to that, because we are more powerful, especially we have God on our side and the Holy Spirit. And so, all those different threats and stuff, because they're bullies and they try to make us feel like we're less than, but we are more. And also just like there's nothing to be like, they want you to be afraid of these things, but there's nothing to be afraid of once you stand your ground and you stand in your power. And then also Oh yeah, and you might be fighting against a giant like David had to fight Goliath, but David had the faith. All he needed was a pebble or a little rock to take out that giant. And so you might be feeling weak right now, but fill yourself up with the Spirit of God and reading the Word and soaking that in and having that faith, and all your giants in your life will die. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, putting light to the darkness and bound to the light. Shalom.